Welcome, DJ Lawrence James here at Crossfader. I've got 10 years in the industry, DJing in clubs, festivals and worldwide. I'm here to share my experience and knowledge of the topics that you want to know about, giving you first-hand insight and advice from the DJ industry. This series is all about getting you involved in the conversation. Welcome to the DJ discussion. Hi guys, DJ Lawrence James here at Crossfader. Welcome back to this week's episode of the DJ discussion. Now, we've been looking at your feedback and reading through your comments, and first of all, we really appreciate all those, so thanks for being engaged with this particular series. And the main thing that seems to come across is that you guys want to know how to grow an audience and gain more exposure as a DJ. So here are my top 5 tips to gain exposure online as a DJ. Let's get stuck into it. So tip number 1 from me, guys, is branding. Branding is about who you are as a DJ. So first off, you're gonna wanna start out by getting yourself a logo. You can find a graphic designer online, maybe ask for recommendations on Facebook through family and friends. If you don't know anybody, you can go onto some great websites. Fiverr.com is a great one where you can go on to people's profiles, graphic designers' profiles, look through their portfolio of work, and for a reasonable fee, they'll design you a logo specifically to your brief. So Fiverr.com, if you don't know any graphic designers yourself, great way to get yourself a DJ logo. And make sure that you're 100% happy with the logo as well, because it may stick with you throughout your whole DJ career. So make sure you're super happy with it from the get-go, and go out there and get yourselves a good logo, guys. You're gonna wanna get yourself some professional pictures done. So some press pics are a great way for you to look credible as a DJ, make you look professional, and help in future with your content as well. So a cost-effective way of doing this, if you don't wanna fork out for a expensive photographer, you might wanna find an up-and-coming photographer that's looking to gain some portfolio work, looking to increase their portfolio, maybe a student photographer that isn't exactly after money, they just need the experience. But if you do know a photographer, then great. But yeah, get yourself some press pics done early on, and it's gonna make yourself look credible, professional, and help with your content in future as well. Tip number 2, guys, is content. Content is definitely king, and with everyone having access to a decent camera in their phones nowadays, how can you be unique to what you're doing? You're gonna need to stand out, so know your strengths. What is your thing? Are you good at creative mixing? Are you good at scratching, beat juggling? Are you genre specific? Are you into really just one type of genre? If you are, how about taking it a step further? How about creating a series of mixes? If you think about our Sunday DJ skills that are so popular on YouTube, our whole thing is being creative and appealing to DJs that want to learn how to be more creative DJing, and giving an insight onto how we created that mix too. You can take this a step further. If you're uploading some videos of your mixes, you can link a longer SoundCloud or Mixcloud link. If you're posting to YouTube, make sure you've got all your social channels linked in the description, so if someone stumbles across you, you're easily visible to them on your other Instagram, Twitter, social channels, that kind of thing. So make sure you're putting your links to your socials in descriptions. Tip number 3, guys, is know your audience. Knowing your audience and keeping them engaged is such an important thing nowadays. Keeping content fresh is one thing, but how about taking it a step further? How about running a competition on your Facebook page? If this post gets 50 likes, I'll give you a free download of my latest mix. You can get some printed merchandise done, maybe some t-shirts with your logo on. The first 50 people to share this post are in a chance of winning one of 5 of my t-shirts. Just something like that to keep your audience engaged with what you're doing and what you're up to. Also, be prepared to share a bit of an insight into your everyday life with your audience. In my experience, the more you know about a person, the more you become attached to their brand and their image and what they're up to. which means you're going to want to engage with them more on a more consistent basis. So take more pictures and videos of doing things that you love, not just the typical DJ videos and pictures. Tip number 4, guys, is promotion. So you've got your videos done, you've got your logo, you've got some super cool pics ready to post, but how do you promote them? So you're gonna need to know the ins and outs of the social platforms that you choose to promote your content. For example, if you make an Instagram video and it's a square video, you're not going to be able to post that to YouTube. You're going to want to post a rectangular video to YouTube. And same again with Facebook. The resolution is going to be slightly different. So all these kind of little things you're going to want to know before you just start throwing content out there online. Get your friends and family to engage with your content. For those of you who don't know, all social networks run on a algorithm. Essentially, it's like a popularity contest. So the more that your content is engaged with, the higher up on people's news feed it becomes. So the more likes, the more comments, the more shares you get, depends on how many people that Facebook and Instagram will put that to the top of their news feed screen. So engagement's a big thing, and asking just your friends and family to be the first ones to do that could get the ball rolling and get some new eyes onto your page and some new audience members interested in what you're doing. Paid promotion is definitely a must, especially early on in trying to create a new audience or gain some audience members for your page. And it's great because Facebook and Instagram posts can target your specific audience, so you're not just throwing money away to people that aren't interested in your content. If you're posting some house music videos, you can specifically target 18-year-old to 25-year-old house music lovers from your area. So you're not just throwing money away on people that aren't in your demographic. You're going to want to try and keep up with the algorithms. You'll get to know how they work the more content you produce, but little things like Facebook now are pushing 3-minute videos and longer if you want to boost them, and things like Instagram are now pushing people onto their IGTV, and it's ever changing, so you've got to be prepared to be flexible and make sure that you're analysing what's doing well for you and what isn't, so that you can push the things that are doing well more and not just throwing your money away on the paid advertising to people that aren't interested in what you're uploading. Tip number 5, guys, is consistency. Now, this is the one thing that I believe can put you in the map more than anything else, is consistency. If you can be consistent with the content that you promote, that you put out there, then I guarantee you your audience will grow. You have to give your audience a reason to be there and to be scrolling through your page. If you're not willing to invest the time yourself into your content, then you can't expect a customer to come along your page and get invested in you if you're not invested in yourself. Set yourself some goals, some content goals, maybe 1 video a week, maybe 4 mixes a month, maybe posting to Instagram every other day. Set yourself some goals and stick to them, be consistent with it, and like I say, your audience will definitely grow. And make sure you're analysing the stuff that you are posting. If your videos are doing really well and you posted a couple of pictures that don't get that much engagement, then maybe just focus more on the videos, put more time into that, into the things that people really want to see. So that was my 5 top tips to gain exposure as a DJ online. Thanks for watching this week's episode of the DJ Discussion. Again, use the hashtag AskLJ with any questions or comments or thoughts that you have, and we'll do our best to reply to all of them. Make sure you're liking, subscribing, and like I say, commenting, and we'll keep making this kind of video for you guys to enjoy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.